found your name on old perfume, a scent that lingers in this room. Folded pages, ink is bled with every word I left unsaid. On brittle paper, soft and torn, my aching thoughts were gently worn. I sealed the pain, I wrote your name, but never had the heart to claim. Letters never sent, teardrops in the lines. Every page I meant to break the ties that bind. You will never know what I tried to say. These letters lost their way. I wrote about the nights alone, how echoes filled this hollow home. I wrote of dreams that slipped like sand, of empty beds and reaching hands. I told the stars I missed your voice, but silence gave me no more choice. Each word a wound I tried to mend, but fear would always win again. Letters never sent, truths I could not bear, folded in regret and hidden in despair. You will never read how you broke me slow. These words I'll never show. Melodi menggambarkan rasa rindu yang tertahan dan keraguan yang tak pernah selesai. I watched the mailman pass me by, my lips too numb to even try. I kissed the stamp, then changed my mind and left the letter sealed in time. Letters never sent, love in quiet flight, hidden in the dark, unspoken in the night. If you ever knew what those words had meant, would you still have went? Just letters, just silence, just me. The clock keeps ticking past the moon, but morning never finds this room. Your perfume lingers in the sheets, like broken time that softly repeats. I trace the path where you once lay. Your laughter faded into gray. The fire's out, the wine is dry, yet in my mind you still pass by. I light a match, the candle glows. Its trembling flame is all I know. Each whisper in the silent air reminds me a vinyl loop that hums your name. I call for light, but darkness bends. This frozen hour that never ends. Your letters curl with age and time. I read them slow like whispered rhyme. Forever yours, the ink still clear. Though you are far, you feel so near. The mirror shows my hollow eyes, a man who's lived on borrowed skies. Your ghost won't go, it kindly stays through every long and moonless phase. Was it goodbye we left unsaid, or broken vows we softly bled? I count the stars, I chase the bends inside a night that never ends. The window fogs with dreams we planned, the ones that slip like seaside sand. A waltz of smoke, a glass that leans, a heart that breaks in silent scenes. Why does the time refuse to pass? Why does this night forever last? The heads won't turn, the hours stall, and still your voice runs down the hall. I speak your name, the silence sends this echoing love that never ends. The candles weep, the shadows crawl, but I remain inside it all. If midnight is where love pretends, then here I'll stay, where midnight never ends. Midnight leans on my windowsill, a quiet hush, a breathless still. The streetlight paints the paper gold as memories begin to unfold. I write your name in cursive blue, 1,000 thoughts, just me and you. No stamp, no place for it to go, just words that only shadows know. This is my midnight postcard from a heart that breaks in parts, sealed with silence, sent to stars, never reaching where you are. It floats in air, it sleeps in dreams, in between the might have beens, just ink and tears and empty seas. I ask the moon if you still smile, if you still think of me a while. The lines I write don't rhyme too well, but pain knows just what truth to tell. I trace the shape of yesterday on pages time won't blow away. The candle flickers with a sigh, like all the nights we said goodbye. This is my midnight postcard from a room that knows no light. I send it through the dark so far, hoping you might read it right. Addressed to you, nowhere to go, lost inside a love I know, but can't outgrow. I'll leave it by the window pane to let it dry in morning rain. Maybe the wind will carry it to where your broken soul might sit. And if by chance you hear it call from silent ink that dared to fall, know it was me, awake and true, still writing only you. This is my midnight postcard from the hours we used to share. I folded all the things we are in lines too soft to bear. No stamp, no name, no final word. But maybe someday you'll have heard. We met beneath the neon haze, a city night in soft ballet. Your hands found mine, no words to say, just music swaying us away. The jukebox played a gentle tune, our feet forgot the crowded room. Your eyes were stars, my chest a drum, and time stood still. too soon, too soon. Once we danced in blue under skies that only we knew. Your laughter wrapped the air like perfume in midnight air. You whispered dreams we'd never do. But God, we danced in blue. The vinyl spun like hearts collide, a slow embrace we couldn't hide. The saxophone, it seemed to weep for secrets that we chose to keep. You told me love was just a spark, a flicker deep within the dark. But even stars that burn and fade once lit a world we both had made. Once we danced in blue like waves that never made it through. You held me in the sound till morning pulled us down. We knew the night was never true, but still we danced in blue. Still go back to that old bar where ghosts play jazz on empty jars. Sometimes I close my eyes and hear your voice behind me, soft and near. And though the floor is cold and bare, I see you spinning everywhere, a phantom light, a rhythm slow in every shadow that I know. Once we danced in blue before the dawn, before it knew. No promises to break, just hearts we didn't take. The past is gone, but somehow true, because we danced. Yes, once we danced in soft rain tapping on the glass, memories in every splash. Time bends like a willow tree, but your scent still clings to me. I saw a rose upon your grave, still bright, still bold, still brave. It bloomed, those skies had turned to gray, just like we once did, come what may. You held my hand its own sound. You kiss me like the world was right, even when we lost the light. The petals soaked but did not fall. Like wind that wipes away my tear, I place a bloom where you once stood, and pray it finds you where it should, beyond the clouds, beyond the chain. Roses speaks in ways no words could tease. The garden's quiet, overgrown, but one red rose has gently shone, and I still walk that path at night, hoping you'll step into the light. Roses under rain, a vow that will remain for all the storms I've faced since then. You bloom in every now and then. I love you deep, I love you plain, like roses blooming under rain. You were my rose, you were my The closet door creaks slow tonight, revealing folds in faded light. There it hangs like frozen time, the dress you wore the final night. I trace the seams with trembling hands, a ghost in lace that still withstands. The scent of you is faint but near, and every thread still pulls a tear. The dress you left behind still dances in the breeze, still. I see the way you turned around, your laughter echoing the sound, the buttons shimmer like your eyes before you said that last goodbye. I should have begged you not to go, but pride is crueler than we know. And now this dress, a hollow frame, is all that's left to speak your name. The dress you dan melankolis menggambarkan kerinduan yang dalam dan tak terbalas. I tried to pack it once or twice, but memories won every fight, and so it hangs day after day, too full of you to give away. The dress you left behind still dances when I cry. It's stitched with all we had and woven through goodbye. I'd give the world to see you wear it one more time, but all that's yours is mine. Just this dress and this ache and goodbye. You left before the curtain call, before the rain began to fall. The coffee cooled, the room turned gray, but your perfume chose to stay. A trace of rose, a hint of night, still lingers where we held too tight. Though silence grew and words decayed, the perfume stayed. The perfume stayed. Your lipstick on the wine glass rim, a half-spun scarf, your coat so slim. These little ghosts refuse to fade. sweetly delayed. I try to clean, I try to air, but your goodbye still clings the air. And though the love we had betrayed, the perfume stayed, the perfume stayed. It floats on pillows in the sheets, a haunting scent of lost repeats. I close my eyes and drift to where your hands were tangled in my hair. You're gone, but something still invades. The perfume stayed, the perfume stayed. I light a match, I burn a note, I try to drown the scent you wrote, but jasmine laughs behind the flame and whispers softly just your name. Your memories are sealed and sent, a final gift your silence sent. I'm prisoner to the love we made, because the perfume stayed. In every breath, in every sigh, your presence lingers passing by. And though the room has been remade, still in the dark, the perfume stayed, the perfume stayed. I used to write our names side by side, two echoes dancing in one tide. Your laughter inked in every line, like morning light on glass and pine. We carved our hearts on borrowed time, shared poems that refused to rhyme. But now I sign alone again, just me, no you, no us, no when. There's a space beside my name where yours once lived without shame. Now it's just a ghostly frame, empty as a picture with no flame. I still leave room every time, like you're still part of the rhyme. But silence is all that ever came. I reread notes we used to share, your scribbled words still floating there. A careless miss you in the phone, thousand nights so cold. The world goes on, it speaks in gray, but I still pause at your birthday. Even in crowds I feel the pull, the absence ringing loud and full. There's a space beside my name, a pause where you once wrote the same. I try to fill it up with grace, but paper never hides your face. Every letter bends and breaks from all the memories it takes, and your name, it still remains. Your name, like a soft refrain, lingers at the edge of all I am. I signed a postcard just last night, beneath the glow of hallway light. My fingers stopped before your name, then trembled and left a blank again. There's a space beside my name where your presence used to claim. I still leave it just the same, though I know you're not to blame. It's where my longing softly stays through all the nights and faded days. A space that love cannot reclaim, and in that space I still say your name. In the corner of this quiet room, your shadow dances through the gloom. I raise my hand, you're almost there. A trace of you still fills the air. The gramophone begins to cry, a waltz too slow to say goodbye. I close my eyes, the curtains sway. You always knew just how to stay. This waltz for a shadow, 3 steps behind, a lover in silence I cannot find. Your echo still lingers, your breath in the breeze. This waltz never ends, though time disagrees. Your touch remains in every chair, the teacups still with traces there. You left too soon, but still I see you swirling through this memory. side, as if it knew where ghosts reside. I whisper soft, you almost turn, but shadows never quite return. This waltz for a shadow, a dream in disguise. Your absence is music in pale moonrise. The clock counts and whispers, the floor gently weeps. This waltz holds my sorrow and sings it to sleep. No words, just lingering notes that ache and drift like slow footsteps on old wood. I dance alone where once we stood, beneath the ceiling carved of wood. No partner now, but still I spin your shadow steps beneath my skin. This waltz for a shadow, a vow left behind. No music can quiet this aching mind. But if love is eternal and night understands, then this waltz for your shadow still holds your hands. Morning breaks with golden hue, but the warmth still misses you. Your cup remains untouched alone, beside the window, near the phone. You always drank it black, no cream, and whistled out your waking dream. Now silence sits where songs once did, and steam no longer lifts the lid. Coffee on the windowsill, waiting for your hand so still. The world goes on, but here I stay in yesterday's cafe. I hold the mug like holding you, pretending nothing changed. But mornings feel so strange. I poured the brew at 8:30, just like you liked, you hated late. I even smiled out of routine, but tears still drip between the steam. The paper's red, the toast is cold. The sun is bright, but feels so old. And on the glass your prints remain, a quiet mark, a quiet pain. Coffee on the windowsill,
takes the dust, the ghost, the trace. But not today, I still